Hi, this is Tanya Lopez-Cepero, and today I just wanted to talk to you about how to handle those minor annoyances that can happen sometimes through our day. So let me first ask you, how do you handle it when something unexpected happens? For example, when you're driving and somebody cuts you off. Do you get upset and start yelling at them, start honking the horn, or do you breathe deep and decide to let it go? Or how do you handle it when you're trying to you're looking for a parking spot, you saw one and you're gonna go for it, but then somebody else decides to cut you off and take that spot first? Do you get angry and start yelling and start honking the horn? Or do you say, you know what, there's more parking spaces out there? How we handle all those little things can have a huge impact on our rest of the day. If we give our power to other people and other situations, then more than likely those things are going to get us so upset that we're going to remain like that the rest of the day. I know in the past, those little things came up. I had these negative thoughts and these beliefs that would show up. And once I gave attention to that, then it would kind of take power all on its own. It would snowball. And before I knew it, I was really upset about something that now when I think about it, it's not such a big deal. But back then, I stayed thinking on that loop, on that negative loop of, oh my God, how dare they? That's so disrespectful. That's so rude. And I stayed thinking like that, and that would ruin my day. So how do you handle that? What I've learned to do and what I coach clients to do is to first notice that you're getting irritated. First, being aware of how you're feeling. And then pausing and just asking yourself, is this worth getting angry about? Is this worth ruining my rest of the day? 99% of the time, that's going to be no. If we're really honest with ourselves, that's going to be no. Right? Everybody has their own beliefs, their own perceptions, their own thoughts, and people are going to act the way that they act, and we have no control over any of that. But we can control our thoughts, and we can control how we feel. So do we want to give our power away to people and situations, or do we rather let things go? Or do we rather first ground ourselves and stay calm before making a decision? So first I pause, I become aware of how I'm feeling. I ask myself, is this worth getting angry about? Normally it's a no. And then I try to I ask myself, okay, I try to see things as either a challenge, a game, or an experiment. And I say, okay, what can be the good out of this situation? In the example of the parking spot, I tell myself, there's other parking spots out there, it's not a big deal. In the case of if I'm in line and I choose the shortest line, rather than being irritated at the cashier, I just say, I have time. It's not a big deal. I can take this time to relax. I can take this time to breathe. I can take this time to slow down. So as you can see, a lot of it is based on our own thoughts and perception in regards to that situation. And we have control over that. So by doing that, I'm finding that I'm living a life where I feel a lot better through the day because I know whatever happens, I can't control other people, what they do, what they say, how they behave. But it's easier for me to slow down. It's easier for me to think about, who am I? How do I want to represent myself? How do I want the rest of my day to go? And depending on the situation, there might be some situations in which it might be beneficial to speak up and tell people what you think or how you feel. But by slowing down and by taking a few steps back, by looking at the situation from a different perspective, it can help you make a better choice and not ruin your mood the rest of the day. So what are your thoughts about this? Comment below and just let me know, how do you handle those annoyances? And how can you incorporate that, the slowing down, asking yourself, is this worth getting angry about? And then changing your perception, changing your thoughts, evaluating that situation from a different perspective, and just see how your life changes from there. All right, I gotta go, but it's always a pleasure being able to talk to you. And I'll be making another video soon, so I'll see you soon. Stay tuned. Bye.